Okay, so let me show you guys something. You know, Shaman Dr. Fryson here, and I tell you guys everything is energy. And you can protect yourself from the different energies, but there's ways to do it. I have, for over 26 years, been making different objects to assist you with protection. For those of you who were with me from my church days, who received things from me, like the candles and things I made for you to put in your car to protect you, the things I made to help you get advancements at your jobs. And of course, I stopped making that stuff accessible to you guys because some of you got a little too sanctified and you didn't want to admit where you got these things from. We're in a different era. So now some of you are ready because God has shown you how to be protected. And so now you can receive some things. So I'm going to show you guys some things. As a shaman, I can take and put energy into different things for different reasons, right? I'm giving that information, such as this, right? This is jewelry that I purchased from someone, and I have imbued it with energy for finances, right? That's what I did with this. Okay, so that's is to be worn and used for financial reasons. By the same token, especially if those of you who remember me back in Hurricane Ivan, when I was given the information about the Star of David, and to make that, I have created something similar to that, and put that in the location for a person whose home has been protected throughout many, many, many hurricanes, right? These items, like this is a cleansing, cleansing energy. See, this is a crystal. And this is to remove some energy from your life to keep you clean and pure. So I make things like this for my clients for different situations, right? This, and I'll show you how it can look different, depends on the person. What you get, what you receive is based on your situation, what you need, and that's why it works, right? So let me show you this one, and I've now tangled it up. So let's see. Yes. See this? That is a protection necklace, right? For a specific reason. Now, that is one protection necklace, but let me show you a totally different protection necklace for a different reason, of course. See that one? For a totally different reason, right? Because as I said to you guys, the energy that is going around right now is a chaotic, violent energy. But there's energies that travel around. There's energies of financial loss. There's energy of loss of jobs. There's energy of when you travel and accidents. There's energy of health challenges. There's a lot of different energies that a lot of you guys have opened with this magic work that you were doing. These different portals have been opened and the energy has been coming through. So all of that stuff is there. There's lots of things that people have to war against, right? Totally different one. And all of those last three sets I showed you, all used for protection, right? So there's plenty of people doing the work. I do work that works. All right. Most of the time, I'm undoing work that someone has had done because someone goes to these people who don't know what they're doing. Some of them do, but a lot of them don't, and they don't explain things. And then people say, well, ever since I went to this person, this has been going on. I have more than 20 years over most of you guys of what I've been doing. That doesn't mean anything other than I've seen some things that you may have not seen. As with, if I don't operate in a particular into energy field, I may not have seen those things. But for the people who are sent to me, what I do works. And that is because those people were sent to me because I was the answer. And the universe knew that I had the answer. Okay. And this is why it's important for those of you who are seeking protection from various situations, to vet whomever it is you're going to. And there's a person who might be a really the person that you need for your circumstance. I might not be that person for you. Somebody else might not be that person for you, but there is a right person for you. Now, I don't normally post and say, "Hey, these are the things that I have. You guys can get these for me from me," because what I like is for a person to be speaking to me about their circumstances, and then I say, "Okay, I can do this." Right? I don't like for my work, this work, to be available for consumption, because then you have people who are just trying to make money and get something for consumption. And that's not my role. I am Shaman Dr. Fryson, and that's my role. Therefore, I have some ethical principles that I have to follow, right? Um, this work is more than social media. I've been doing this work before there was ever a social media. I wasn't Dr. Fryson until after there was a social media. But the rest of the work I've been doing well before there was ever social media. And I've had to endure the frustration of waiting for the next generation to become of age to accept it, right? I had to watch you guys grow up and finally get to the point where you're in your late 20s, early 30s, and now you're like, I'm accepting my magic. And in that process, some of you are causing chaos. Stop causing the chaos. If you don't know what you're doing, it's okay to send someone to someone else. You don't have to earn every coin that's available. All right? Send an abundance and blessing.